Hello everyone, welcome to Tasty Marination. Today I'm gonna share with you a recipe of fluffy and soft stuffed rice pitha. It is typically made during special occasions and festivals. It can be made in so many variations, but today we are making sweet version of this pitha. It is traditionally made in Bihar, Jharkhand, Bengal and Orissa. This stuffed pitha is so fluffy and soft that it will melt in your mouth. This rice pitha may appear a bit complicated dish, but it's super easy to make, so let's get started. We'll first prepare the stuffing, so in a pan heat 1 teaspoon of clarified butter or ghee. Now we'll let it melt. To this we'll add 1/4 cup of milk. Now is the time to add half a cup of milk powder in it. Keep stirring it continuously to avoid lumps. Now I'll add 1 tablespoon of sugar in it. You can always adjust sugar according to your taste. Now the sugar has started to melt. Now we'll cook it until it becomes nice and thick. Keep stirring it, otherwise the milk solid can stick to the bottom of the pan. Now the mixture has started to thicken, so we'll cook it a bit more. If you are also fond of milk-based desserts, then you must definitely check out my quick malai roll and ras malai recipe. The link has been given in the description box below. At this stage I am adding half a teaspoon of clarified butter or ghee in it and mix it well. Now our mawa has become thick. Once it starts separating from the pan, we'll turn off the flame. Our mawa is now ready, so I'm going to turn off the flame. To this mawa, I'm going to add a few drops of lemon food color. It's completely optional. If you want, you can add it, otherwise you can skip it. Now give it a good mix. After mixing it, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of chopped raisins and almonds in it. But you can add any dry fruit of your choice. A pinch of cardamom powder. Next I'll add a few drops of kevra water. Now mix everything well. Next I'll add 2 tablespoons of desiccated coconut in it. Again give it a good mix. Now allow it to cool down completely. Our stuffing is now ready. Our stuffing has cooled down completely now. Let's transfer it into a bowl and let's start making balls out of it. Now grease your palms with some clarified butter or ghee. Now take a small portion of this stuffing and start rolling it in between your palms to make a round bowl, like so. Our stuffing ball is now ready. Similarly, we will prepare all of them. Our stuffing balls are now ready. Let's start preparing the covering for our pitha. So in a saucepan, add half a cup plus 2 tablespoons of water and allow it to boil. When the water starts boiling, we'll turn off the flame. When the water starts boiling, we'll add half a cup of rice flour in it and give it a quick stir. At this point of time, you can add a pinch of salt in it if you wish to. Keep stirring it so that no lumps remain. Now it's ready, so I'll turn off the flame. After mixing, I'm going to cover it and let it rest for around 4 to 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes. Let's check our rice flour. It has become nice and soft, so I'm going to take it out in a plate and make sure the rice flour should be hot or warm. Now apply a little ghee onto your palms and give it a good mix. Now we'll start kneading it and bring it together to form a dough like this. The rice flour should be hot or warm while doing so, or else it won't come together like a dough. This step is very important to make a nice and smooth rice flour dough. Now I'll add 2 pinches of cardamom powder in it. Next I'll add half a teaspoon of clarified butter or ghee in it. The ghee makes rice flour smooth and soft. It also gives nice shine to the rice flour. This step is very important to make a smooth and soft dough. Now is the time to add 1/8 teaspoon of baking powder in it. Also add in a pinch of baking soda. The baking powder and the baking soda makes our pita fluffy and soft. So please do not skip it. But do not add more than this or else they may start opening up while boiling. Give everything a good mix. If the dough looks dry, you can add 1 more tablespoon of water in it. Now apply a little ghee and bring it together like a dough. Now it has started coming together like a dough. Our rice flour dough is almost ready now. Our rice flour dough has become very soft and smooth, as you can see. Our rice flour dough is now ready. Now make a roll out of it and divide it into equal parts. Keep all the pieces covered so that they do not dry out. Now take one rice dough piece and start rolling it in between your palms to make a round ball like so, and flatten it a bit and make a cavity in the center using fingers. Now place a prepared stuffing ball right in the center and bring all the edges together to seal it properly. Pinch all the edges well. Now again we'll start rolling it to make a round ball like so. Try to make a crack-free ball. So our pita ball is now ready. Similarly, we will prepare all of them. Our stuffed pita balls are now ready. Now let's start preparing the pita milk. So in a pan, heat half a liter of full cream milk. Now we'll let the milk come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, we'll lower the flame. The milk has started to boil, so lower the flame. Now I'll add 1 tablespoon of sugar in it. You can adjust sugar according to your taste. Now we'll let the sugar melt completely and cook till it remains 3/4 in quantity. You can also add the leftover stuffing in the milk to make it thicker. And now is the time to add the prepared pita balls into the milk and cook them until they turn light and fluffy and floats on top. Also add a pinch of cardamom powder to the milk. Give it a quick mix. At this point of time, you can also add some saffron strands in it. Now the milk has thickened a bit and the pita balls have turned light and fluffy. Our rice pita is now almost ready, so I'm going to turn off the flame. It's time to add a few drops of kevra water in it. Kevra water makes the pita very flavorful. Give it a good mix. So try not to skip it. Our rice pita is now ready. We'll put it in the refrigerator to chill before serving. Now is the time to serve it in a beautiful serving dish. Now I'm going to sprinkle some chopped almonds and pistachio on top. Here I'm using chopped almonds and pistachio, but you can use any nut of your choice. Our fluffy and soft stuffed rice pita is now ready to be served, and I have also garnished it with some silver leaf or chandika work. Now I'll cut one and show you how it looks from inside. It is so soft that it will melt in your mouth. Feel free to double or triple this recipe if you are serving large crowd in this festive season. Traditional sweets are once again making their way, and rice pita is one of them. Please give this recipe a try. I am sure you would love it. Make this stuffed rice pita for your family and friends and impress your loved ones. After watching the video, if you like my recipe, please do hit the like button and press the bell icon to get the notification of my new recipes, and do not forget to subscribe to Tasty Marination for more such interesting recipes. Thanks for watching.